We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the Boston Red Sox and the Outlaws. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. John Means is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
And here's Jose Peraza. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for Boston, the second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Peraza.
Up the middle and off his leg. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
The 1-2. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Here's the 0-1. Out in front here is Bogaerts as he drives this one foul down the left side. Verdugo over at second. Martinez at first with no outs. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here's the 2-1. Runners are at first and second with one away. Swing, and he pops him up. Mooney onto the grass.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 5, Kevin Pillar.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Has a look, now the pitch. Ball one. Ball one. Here's the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1. Two men are on with two men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Boston's out in front, 1-0. Chris Sale will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Brummett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Christian Brummett.
Here it comes.
Outside, that's the ball.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Been a fairly decent start to the year. 3-2 in their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez is in his tracks now. 1 down.
Batting second, the second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Stepping into the box, Randy Wiggins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline. Moreland is there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the right fielder, Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Hard ground ball to third. Devers gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Second inning set to go. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting it, the designated hitter, Michael Chavis.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
The 1-1 home. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. The pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Mooney has got it, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Ricky Armstrong, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Ricky Armstrong.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Standing in now, Terry Mooney, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Sale, it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, it becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bart Wiggins is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack, kept his hands inside the ball, and took what the pitcher gave him.
Into the box now, Tyler Wiggins, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 1-0. Pitch is popped up. Moreland is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Jose Peraza, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
The right fielder.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo. Lined hard toward right center. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Striding in, J.D. Martinez, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
Now a swing and a fly ball, and no one will track it down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Ball in.
Swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
Yeah, it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues to hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Wiggins is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rafael Devers. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Bottom of the third coming up. Boston leads it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Owen Christian, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Playable for Verdugo, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Chris
Set
Wiggins.
to get his evening at the plate started, Chris Wiggins. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Wiggins is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
Into the box, Christian Brummett. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
The 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Here now the 2-2. Grounded to the right. He's got it. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Randy Wiggins.
Ready for another chance. Randy Wiggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Heading out towards shallow right. Verdugo waits on it, and that retires the side. All set for the start of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
High in the air out to center field. Brummett has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Standing in, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. high drive deep down the left field line. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael Chavis.
So here's Michael Chavis now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is line to left. A reach, but he can't get it in left, and this is going to skip right on by him. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, as a pitcher, you never want to hit a guy, but he's been struggling early, and the hitters have owned the inside part of the plate, so maybe this will help him reclaim the inner half and start to become more effective. Has to command it in there, though.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Peraza, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Wiggins is calling for it, and that's the 3rd out. Boston strands a couple. They lead it 3-0. So striding forward now, Trey Mancini. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Mancini.
First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And that misses. 2-1. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
He was in a great hitter's count. Should have been looking dead red, but instead chases after a pitch that he couldn't do anything with and would have walked him.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another full count pitch home. Hit hard towards center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers
Now
will
batting,
throw any
catcher,
pitch in any
Ricky
count, but the batter was able to
Armstrong.
deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
To the plate now, Ricky Armstrong, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here at strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball well outside. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Mancini gets his lead at first, nobody out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Terry Mooney.
At the plate, Terry Mooney. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Sent out to straightaway center field. Pilar's there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, the first
Stepping
baseman.
into the box, Bart Wiggins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher standpoint, but what's
Now
it feel
batting,
like when you
third
hit one as a hitter that you know it's going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary
Wiggins.
from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
At the plate now, Tyler Wiggins, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. This one's down to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Digging in
Leading off
once
for the
again,
Red Sox,
Alex Verdugo.
the right fielder,
1 for
number
2 with a base
99.
hit back in the first
Alex
inning of play.
Verdugo.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Hit well on the ground to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, J.D. Martinez. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs. Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hit sharply on the ground and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, I'm surprised by the pitcher right there going to the well for a second straight fastball. He had to feel that that hitter was on the previous pitch.
Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Now time called here as the manager pops out of the first base dugout, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Dan Wiggins enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. From the stretch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
0-1, here it comes. Popped him up. Mooney ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Pops this one up. Mooney shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Red Sox leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Bottom of the inning now. Standing in, Owen Christian. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
In there, a base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Check on first by Sale, and he'll be back in standing up. So now to the plate, Chris Wiggins lifted in the air to center field. Pilar's there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Christian Drummond.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Christian Drummond. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Moreland, but it's too late, so they'll get just the 1.
No real
Now
chance for him to roll 2 that time. He's just too quick
Randy
coming out of the batter's box.
Wiggins.
You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
At the plate, Randy Wiggins. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll get back in standing. He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side. Just foul.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw to third.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The change up on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
So here's Trey Mancini as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Brummett on second. Wiggins on at first with 2 down. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Sale sets. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Pilar. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Kevin Pilar.
High in the air out to center field. Brummett is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's the ball.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped into the air, back behind second. And he'll put this away for the second out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Michael Chavis.
Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the sixth, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball inside.
Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Ricky Armstrong, and they'll need him to get
catcher,
something going here.
Ricky Armstrong.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And he will make the running catch here, deep into the corner.
Now
Not an easy play by any stretch, and that's
Jerry
the first out. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Ready now, Terry Mooney. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar is there, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 19, Bart Wiggins.
Digging in and looking for more, Bart Wiggins. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
In now, Tyler Wiggins, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Man, that is the Cardinals' sin for any pitcher. And you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Have the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
Striding forward now is the DH, Owen Christian, a hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
1-1. Hard hit to first. Moreland's there. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Digging in, Mitch Moreland. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
That finds the zone, a called strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Hard hit towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Stepping in now, Jose Peraza, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Brummett is right there, 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The right fielder, number 99. Alex Verdugo.
1 man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First delivery to him on the way. Moreland, the runner at second with 1 away. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little 2-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Here's J.D. Martinez. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Still going back. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd home run of the game, as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The batter, number 2.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count.
Oh, that's frustrating right there. He was right on that. Fastball, took it deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. The Red Sox are out in front, 5-0. Leading off the inning, Chris Wiggins, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-1 the count. And the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, number 27, Christian Brummett.
Now batting, Christian Brummett. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Christian Brummett becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th.
Randy Wiggins.
Into the box, Randy Wiggins. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
At the plate, Trey Mancini, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Digging in, Rafael Devers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, Kevin Pilar. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, he tried to turn a single into a double by stealing second on the first pitch, but they were ready for it. Good catch and throw from behind the plate, and it's like that base hit never happened.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. One two is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Now batting, designated
into the box, Michael Chavis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Brummett's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they hold a 5-0 lead. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ricky Armstrong. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in. Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Line toward the alley in left center, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
At the plate now, Terry Mooney, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Bart Wiggins.
So striding in, Bart Wiggins. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Armstrong leads off second with one gone in the inning. 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Now at the plate, Tyler Wiggins. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Second home run early in the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Man, you can see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Josh Taylor answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Josh Taylor. Now batting, the designated hitter, Owen.
Edward Arnold will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Arnold.
In there, no balls and a strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogarts. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
Stepping up now, Chris Wiggins. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's it.
The 1-0 home. On a line, that's a base hit.
the center fielder, number 27, Christian Brummett.
Into the box now, Christian Brummett, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Pitch out, nothing doing. 3 runs already home here. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Digging in now, Mitch Moreland, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Mitch Moreland.
Jody Christian enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 0-1 pitch. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
In now, Jose Peraza, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
I mean, you want to talk about doing your job and getting paid for it. There it is right there. Unselfish AB trying to work his guy from second to third. And, oh, what do you know? Knock for yourself.
Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Fastball well outside. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
J.D. Martinez will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Center fielder looking up to the track, to the wall, and it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as it is now 7-3.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
The batter, number
Standing
2.
in now, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander
Ball
Bogaerts.
1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Had to be sitting something hard right there, because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
The 1-2. Ground ball right side. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. The Red Sox on top, 7-3. Striding in to start the 9th, Randy Wiggins, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Wiggins.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. 0-1, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in
Number
off the
2,
plate,
number
batter was
16.
able to keep his hands inside
Ray
that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Mancini.
Into the box, Trey Mancini, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. The 0-1 pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, the catcher, Ricky Armstrong.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ricky Armstrong. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First offering on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Whoo, up and in.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Turned on down the line. The 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Now batting.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Your attention,
Brandon
please.
Workman takes
Now,
the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Brandon Workman.
Ready once again, Terry Mooney. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Striding into the box, Bart Wiggins. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Workman playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Wiggins on third. Armstrong at second with 2 gone. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Verdugo looks up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
The third
into the box now. Tyler Wiggins. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Boston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Sale takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 7 runs on 14 hits.
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting in the AL East, the Red Sox picked up 14 hits in total as they got the best of the Outlaws 7-6. Aaron Judge added 3 RBIs to his total, helping lead the Yankees to a win over the Rays 4-2. The Toronto Blue Jays combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 5-3. The Tribe took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 4-3. Justin Verlander struck out 15 overall with the win as the Astros downed Oakland 4-1. The Minnesota Twins knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 7-4. The Angels amassed 14 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-6. The Washington Nationals totaled 11 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 6-2. Didi Gregorius was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs, leading the Fightin' Phils over the Mets 12-4. Ian Happ drove in 4 and had a home run, leading the Cubbies to a win over the Pirates 10-6. The St. Louis Cardinals hit 3 long balls as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 5-3. It was their 5th straight victory. The Diamondbacks defeated the visiting Giants 2-1. The Dodgers sent 3 balls into the seats as they bested the visiting Rockies 5-2.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Outlaws. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Mike Christian, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start, he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. He will lead this one off today.
Andrew.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike.
First pitch, 106.
The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
No, that's low.
65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. The 1-2. Fouled away. One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Hard hit at third. He's got it. Oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this is really a bad sign. First hitter of the game, first chance to set the tone, and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
Digging in, Dustin Pedroia. First pitch of the at-bat. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here today. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, Dero. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Ready with the 0-2. Seared down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. Benintendi is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Going to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. In there, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
The 1-0. Popped up. Wiggins in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 1-1 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
All even now, 2-2. Runners are at first and third with none out. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Good battle. Count remains full. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Devers is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on an inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So here's Michael Chavis now. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 2 costly errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Boston's out in front, 2-0. Marcus Walden gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Striding in, Christian Brummett. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1. Hit out towards second. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Randy Wiggins. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, both the first 2 games of this series have been nail-biters, but they've been able to find a way to win. And if you're going to the postseason, you need to be good in one-run games.
No doubt about it, D-Row. They always say, hey, it's easy to win those blowout games that get out of hand.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Pilar. And that one is gone! And good for him. Randy Wiggins has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least 1.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Batting third, the left fielder, Chris.
At the plate, Chris Wiggins, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
In now, Edward Arnold as he sends it on the ground to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Terry Mooney.
Stepping in, Terry Mooney. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-1 is taken for strike two. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball two. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes ball four, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk. And there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Into the box now, Bart Wiggins, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. First delivery to him on the way. Skied down the left field line. Benintendi in pursuit, and they can't run it down. High and deep to right. Ranging back is Pilar. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
In now, Tyler Wiggins. He went deep in the contest last night. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a flare hit toward right. And that's in there. Base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
To the plate now, Owen Christian. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Walking around the cage during BP, they talked about wanting to be aggressive early in this one, and they've done exactly that. Second home run already in the first inning.
Batting ninth, the right fielder.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he'll take a look at ball one.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bull.
And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
Well, as we take another look, you can see that's definitely a throwing error here. The ball bounces right off the infield grass. A nice effort to try and make the save, but it was a tough hop, and he can't bail his teammate out.
Digging in to try it again, Christian Brummett. He reached on a single in his first try. Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes ball one.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, Matt, I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
Wiggins.
Standing in now, Randy Wiggins. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. Throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Mancini at third, Brummett on at second with two down. Hit in the air down the right field line, and foul. The 1-1 pitch misses for the second ball. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's an 8-2 game.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. And he'll probably be running over a few of these pitches in his head tonight, but will depart here. Ryan Weber comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Weber.
Into the box now, Chris Wiggins, as he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground is short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Wiggins rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he's safe at the plate, and they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Before this game started, if you would have asked them if they would have been happy to score 9 runs in a game, they'd take it all day long, but 9 in an inning? That's just insane.
At the plate now, Edward Arnold, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Wiggins rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily as they push their lead to 8 now. So this ugly first inning continues, and it's about time to start scrambling for the record book. If you're wondering, most runs scored in the first inning by an American League team, 14, set most recently by the Red Sox back in 2003. Into the box, Terry Mooney, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Liner toward right center. Pilar is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. But not before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Dallas is out in front 10-2. Settling in now, Christian Vasquez. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Kevin Pilar. Check swing grounder to the right side. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
So here now is Jackie Bradley, and it's fouled away. Bradley playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Runners on first with 1 down. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll dive back in. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Red Sox leave 1, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Now in the box, Bart Wiggins.
Leading off for Dallas.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. One and two, here it comes. Ball 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Stepping in now, Tyler Wiggins, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. At the plate, Owen Christian, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Runner at second here with one man out. That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Has a look, now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2.
We got full count.
1 out and a runner on second base. Fouled away. Out into right center. Well hit. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Number 16, Trey Mancini.
So here's Trey Mancini, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0 home. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Bradley. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he's in there safely, as a run will score on the play as well. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Into the box now, Christian Brummett. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is Pilar. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Second home run early in the year as the blowout continues.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff. Homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Henry is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway.
The batter, number 15, second baseman.
So now to the plate, Randy Wiggins, as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball one. Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. Into the box, Chris Wiggins. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's safe.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
You hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
In now, Edward Arnold, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And there's a base hit on the line. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Stepping in now, Terry Mooney, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 4 runs here in this half inning. Oh, up around the chin there, 2-0.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
2-0 count, the pitch.
I got 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going as they just continue to pour it on here. Seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the
swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Solo shot to right center. 4th home run here in the early going as this lead got even wider. Finished from the pen in just the 2nd inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Tyler.
At the plate now, Tyler Wiggins, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. Big inning for him, though, as they bat around and score 8 times to open up this lead even further. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Dallas leads this one 18-2. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
One gone here in the Boston 3rd. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
0-2 home now to Bogaerts. In the air to straightaway right. Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and they remain well behind. Digging in the switch hitter, Owen Christian. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
At the plate, Trey Mancini, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. That evens it up, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped him up. There to make the play is Chavis, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, number 27, Christian Brummett.
Ready to take his hacks again, Christian Brummett, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. From the stretch, ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Up high, 2-1 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there's a base hit on the line. Christian is on his way home. And it's not in time. He's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Into the box now, Randy Wiggins, already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. The 0-1. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Gone!
Now batting, The left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
So now to the plate, Chris Wiggins. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Edward Arnold.
So coming to the plate, Edward Arnold. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box, Terry Mooney. And this is popped up near second base. Bogarts is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 3 innings complete. Dallas is on top here, 21-2. Here now is Rafael Devers.
Leading.
When we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Davis.
Stepping in now, Michael Chavis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Behind 0-2 now. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So stepping in, Christian Vasquez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Skied down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to time up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
1 for 1 after a single this first time up. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 3 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
3 balls and a strike now to Bradley.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Back to the top of the order now, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
A swing by Benintendi, and this is driven to deep right. Mancini moving back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
The batter, number 15, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball left side. He's got it. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they score 4 times on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Outlaws are out in front, 21-6. Ready for another shot now. Bart Wiggins. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
This is popped up. Devers has it, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tyler Wiggins.
So digging in now, Tyler Wiggins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Owen Christian.
Making his way to the plate, Owen Christian, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. No balls and a strike to count. I'm set with the 0-1. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Devers has it, and the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. He'll go to the bag for 1.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
0-1 pitch on its way. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he misses there. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 23, Michael Chavis.
Striding in once again, Michael Chavis. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Wiggins will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. And as you can see, they are way behind. Darwinzon Hernandez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The right fielder, Trey Mancini.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Here it comes. 0-2. Hit hard up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. Has been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
In now, Christian Brummett, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. A one pitch on its way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball.
The batter,
if he
number
can learn
15,
to harness that
second
and work
baseman,
in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
To the plate now, Randy Wiggins. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Now batting, left fielder, Chris Wiggins.
So now to the plate, Chris Wiggins, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Pilar. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
At the plate, Edward Arnold, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Oh, and 1. Here he comes. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. One out and a runner on second base. This one skied out toward right. On the move is Pilar. Well, he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. Wiggins rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's in there safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Matt Barnes gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Terry Mooney, as he'll take a look at ball one. Barnes is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out. That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-0 now. Bart Wiggins is on deck. 3 runs already home here. Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The relay throw, and he'll scramble back to first safely.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs, fall behind in the count, and you make the play.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get 1-3-1 count, so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
Stepping in now, Bart Wiggins. Devers fields it cleanly. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1.
I got the count 0-2.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Now another 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Kevin Pillar stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. 2-1 the count to Pillar. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. The 2-2. Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are two away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. At the plate. Tyler, wait.
3 out. He's out. Out. You're out. 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 That's bullshit. He's out. Out. You're out. 3 out. 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 You're out. He's out.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
24-6 in this one today. The Outlaws came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Mike Christian takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Marcus Walden